Hello developers, hope you are enjoying my Python series, Simplified Python. So let's now switch to tuples, the second collection types, in the collection framework. So you already saw how list works and the operations that are allowed on the lists, okay, like adding an element, modifying an element, accessing element by using a subscript operator, and then concatenating lists. You saw that, and you also saw how to figure out the length of the list. So let's learn about its cousin, tuples. So what tuples are? Okay, so just remember, the key difference between tuples and lists is that while tuples are immutable objects, lists are mutable. What does it means? It means once a tuple is created, you cannot change the contents or elements of the tuple, while you can modify elements of the lists. Okay, and like list, it may have a duplicate element. Okay, that is perfectly allowed. Okay, all right. So enough theory. What we can do is we can head over to Visual Studio Code, and let me create one side tuples demo. Okay, so hope you can see my screen. Let me close this. Okay, tuples. Okay, let me increase the font. Okay, tuples are like tuples are immutable lists. Okay, what is immutable? Immutable means once the items are created in a tuple, they cannot be modified. Okay, the other semantics remains the same. So let's create a tuple. For example, tuples, you can say same furnitures. Okay, our example. So the syntax is, let me see the syntax. So you remember the syntax of the list? List starts with a bracket, right? So here tuples have parentheses. So the example is variable name, okay, equal to, it starts with a parenthesis, okay, instead of a bracket. That's the only difference. And then you have element 1, element 2, element 3, so on so forth up to element n. Okay, so let's define. Our example contains like table, okay, chair, rack, and shelf. Okay, so I have created a tuple called furnitures like last time, and let's print it out. Print furnitures. Okay, and we can run it. Let me clear. Run it again. Run it. See. So previously it was like a list notation bracket, but instead now it is parenthesis. Okay, so let's figure out the length. Print using the f string to interpolate the total elements in furnitures equal to, hope you remember how to find out the length using the length function. Yep, there you go, furnitures, and run it. Okay, the total elements in furnitures equal to 4. Okay, now how to find out or read one element? Same, use the subscript. Use subscript notation. Example, bracket, then index. Okay, tuple, bracket, index. Okay, so to read the first element like table, I can say table equal to furnitures of 0. I hope you remember the indexing starts with 0 and 1, 2, 3 all the way length minus 1. Okay, there you go. Let me print it out. Print table. Okay. Of course, you can use the reverse syntax also. For example, shelf. shelf equal to furnitures of -1. Hope you to remember this. And then print it, print shelf. Okay, save it, clear it, run it. See, table and shelf. So there is a cleaner syntax, to deconstruct. So this is called deconstructing. Okay, deconstructing a tuple. Okay, so what you can do is you can say sorry, T comma C comma R comma S. It means table, chair, rack and shelf equals to furnitures. This is allowed. So what will happen? You know how many elements it got. Okay, so the first element will be assigned to T, the second element will be assigned to C, the third element, and so on and so forth. So let's print okay, T comma C comma R comma S. Okay, and run it. Okay, there you go. Now you have this, table, total elements, table, chair, rack, and shelf. Okay, I can also use, to comma separate. I can say and equal to comma space. Okay. So those are the format. Okay, and then there is also one handy syntax. What if you got a list? Okay, for example, L equal to 1, 2, 3, and you want to construct a tuple out of this list. So you can say T called tuple and pass the list. Okay, and print list and then print tuple. Okay, run it. See, list is having this bracket format, while these guys have a parenthesis format, just to distinguish, like it's a cousin of list, and but it is immutable at the same time. Okay. Then we saw the how to convert between the list and tuple, and okay, so vice versa you can also do. For example, you can say, hey, my list, okay, equal to list, and pass the tuple, and automatically you will get the my list converted to from tuple to tuple is T here, sorry, and CLS, not CLS, right. See, we have converted successfully a list to tuple and back. Okay, using the list, pass tuple. If it is a list input, pass tuple as a constructor, and then you get the tuple. Okay. All right, then hope you liking and practicing. Okay, so we'll do a mini project using the tuples. Okay, in the next video. In the meantime, keep practicing. Okay, all right, thanks for watching.